Dear students, welcome back to class 10th English Literature Poetry. Please take 7th poem, page number 28. I know why the caged bird sings. I know why the caged bird sings by Maya Angelou. So, dear students, please take page number 28, poem number 7, Maya Angelou's poem. This Maya Angelou is a 20th century Afro-American poet. She is a strong feminist writer and also a civil rights activist who strongly worked closely associated with Martin Luther King Jr. In her childhood, due to an assault, she lost her voice. And with the help of her teacher, she later regained her voice and she turned her attention towards writing poems and other work. This poem shows Maya's life up to the age of 17. So here with the image of a caged bird and a free bird, she tries to explain the condition of those times by the African American people. So actually we can say that it is her own life itself. So here the major theme we discuss in this poem, freedom versus enslavement. Here the image of caged bird that representing the African American people and the image of free bird that is the white people. And racism, slavery, voice against oppression. These are the major themes we discuss in this short poem by Maya Angelou. So please take page number 28. Actually, the bird in the cage is a symbol of all African Americans and their fight for freedom. It symbolizes the struggle of being a black author whose words are not heard and of one who longs for freedom. See the point. A free bird lives on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wings in the orange sun rays and dares to climb the sky. So in the first paragraph, the poet discussing the condition of a free bird, the freedom which the white people enjoy, or the freedom of a free bird, which direction it wants, it can fly. No restriction is there in the flight of a free bird. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind. So a free bird can fly at the direction of wind. So wherever the wind blows, a free bird can go. That was the condition of the white people who were controlling this African American people. And floats downstream till the current ends. The same way the free bird can move the direction of in which a stream flows. Whether a stream flows or the wind flows, wherever, whatever may be conditions, a free bird is free wherever it wants, it can go. And it dips his wing in the orange sun rays. So orange sun ray, it displays the freedom and gaiety of the white race. Orange sun rays symbolizes the freedom and gaiety of the white race. So similarly, the free bird, which also has freedom to enjoy everything, it can dip into the orange sun rays. The free bird flies as if the sky belongs to him. So it claims the sky is his and dares to claim the sky. The free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends and dips his wings in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. So here the freedom enjoyed by the free bird is described. Similarly, the freedom enjoyed by the white people. So here the figure of speech, in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. Dares to claim the sky. There the poet used the figure of speech hyperbole. Hyperbole is a figure of speech that shows exaggerated ideas. So here the bird claims the whole sky is its own. With such feelings, it flies, it enjoys the sky. So the figure of speech is hyperbole. Hyperbole is a figure of speech that describes the exaggerated ideas. Actually, the sky is not belonging, but the bird imagines that the sky is its own. Now, the second paragraph. The first paragraph is the condition of the enjoyment of a free bird. Free bird is free to go anywhere. It flies in the direction of wind, and also it flies in the direction of stream, and also it enjoys the orange sun rays and claims the sky is his own. So that is the condition of a free bird. Now the coming paragraph, the poet is describing the condition of a caged bird or the African American people. The condition of African American people is so pathetic. No freedom, no enjoyment. They are as if in a cage. The condition of a caged bird. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. So the condition of a caged bird. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage, a bird that always in a cage, a bird in a cage, always its vision is limited. It cannot see faraway things, faraway objects. It just looks down his feet. But a bird that stalks means walking, walks down his narrow cage. So narrow cage is a restriction of the life imposed the lives of African American people. So there is a narrow cage. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. A bird whose freedom is limited, it is not that much happy. It is almost angry. It is almost angry, and it's because its freedom is limited. It cannot enjoy the sky. It cannot enjoy the wind. It cannot enjoy the downs. It cannot fly and go as the free bird does. So it will be angry. Can seldom see through his bars of rage. Rage symbolizes anger. So it walks down its feet. Can seldom see through the bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. The physical agony of the caged bird is also described here. His wings are clipped. The same way, the freedom of African American people are also clipped. So their wings are clipped. They cannot move. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So the restriction of the life, the restriction of movement. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to him. The only option for the caged bird is to open the throat and sing. So that is the main reason why the caged bird sings. Because it cannot see, it cannot move. Its wings are clipped, its feet are tied, no other option. So it opens its mouth, opens its throat, and it sings. So that is a physical agony. So what is the physical agony imposed to this caged bird? The physical agony imposed to the caged bird or the African American people, just like the caged bird, its wings are clipped, wings are tied, and its feet are also no freedom at all. Feet are tied. Wings are clipped, feet are tied. So there is no freedom at all. The only option, the only free movement of the caged bird is to open the mouth and sing. So that is the thing the caged bird does. The only option for the caged bird is to open the mouth and sing. Again, the more elaborate addition of caged birds. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill. Trill means a sound, in a fearful sound, a timid voice. So just as those people who are suffering the oppression, the oppressed people, their voice are timid, their voice are weak. Similarly, African American people, their voice are also weak. So the caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown. Things unknown, the subject matter of the song. What are the subject matter of the song of a caged bird? The caged bird sings of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. The caged bird, the subject matter of the major topic of or the song of caged bird is of unknown things. The caged bird does not know what is there outside because it stays in the cage. It does not know what is there in outside because its vision is limited. It sees through the bars of rage. Its vision is not, the distant things cannot be seen. So the vision is limited and it is angry, and the caged bird opens its mouth to sing of unknown things, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. The sound of the caged bird, or the song of the caged bird is heard far away places. And for the caged bird sings of freedom. In a distant place it is heard because the caged bird sings songs of freedom. So it sings of unknown things and it sings of freedom. So these are the topics of or subject matter of the song of caged bird. It sings of unknown things and also it sings of freedom. And it is heard of distant places, faraway places. It is heard of faraway places because it sings of freedom, and the people of similar mentality listens the song of or hears the song of this caged bird. But longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. And so many people having similar mentality, or other African American people who are suffering the same oppression, they all hear the voice of freedom. The people who are longing for freedom, they listen the voice of this caged bird. The same way the people listen the voice, the people who wanted to get freedom, they are longing for freedom, they are listening the message of these people, poets and others. Now again, the free bird is not happy with the freedom what he has. He is searching for more freedom, more and more freedom. The unrestricted movement of the free bird is described here again. Unrestricted movement of the free bird. The free bird thinks of another breeze. The breeze which he is enjoying, or the breeze which he enjoys, is not sufficient. He is not satisfied. He wanted more freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on the dawn-bright lawn, and he names the sky his soul. The freedom, the free bird, or the white people, they are enjoying more and more freedom. Their freedom is not restricted. So they are bored of the present place, present situation. So they are searching for more and more freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees. Sighing trees, when the wind moves, the leaves produce some sounds. The sound produced by leaves, that is sighing trees. And the trade winds soft through sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on the dawn-bright lawn. The free bird moves in search of new places, in search of new fat worms. And the fat worms waiting on the downright lawn, and the free bird names the sky his own. Again the figure of speech, hyperbole. That exaggerated the fact. So, and the fat worms waiting on the downright lawn, and he names the sky his own. Here in this paragraph, the poet again describes the over-ambition of the free bird. What he enjoys is not sufficient. He is going in search of new and new realms. So here, going with the trade winds and going in search of the fat worms, which is waiting for the free bird to be eaten, and he claims the sky is his own. So just the opposite activity of the caged bird. The caged bird has no option; it only sings. But the free bird moves in the direction of the wind, moves in the direction of the stream, but it is not satisfied with that, and so it goes in search of new areas, in search of fat worms, and also the fat worms are waiting for the free bird. So this is, in a way, it is a characteristic of white people. They are going in search of new field. Okay. Hyperbole is the figure of speech. Now again coming to the next paragraph. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. So that cage is the grave of its dreams, because it knows there is no freedom for these caged birds. It can only dream and dream, but the dream will be ending in that cage itself. So it is the grave of dreams. But the caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. The bird's cries as that of someone having a nightmare. The bird is dissatisfied. The caged bird is dissatisfied, and it has no hope that he will escape. So the cage itself is the grave of dreams, and it can only dream, and it can be a nightmare. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. Again, repeat the same line. The condition of the caged bird. But the condition of the free bird is different, but the condition of the caged bird is same. His wings are clipped, his feet are tied. So he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful. Again, there is a repetition of third paragraph. This repetition is to emphasize the distressing condition of a caged bird. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. So here again the same paragraph is repeated to give emphasis to the condition of the caged bird. So the caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown, and his tune is heard on the distant hill. For the caged bird sings of freedom. So his song is heard in faraway places. The song is heard by the people who are suffering the same way. All faraway places, his sound is reflected. So here this repetition is to give emphasis to the distressing condition of the caged bird. So dear students, with this poem is over, and you see extracts in the workbook. Don't forget to complete the extract in the workbook. So that is assignment for you. So please do it. All the answers are in the poem itself. It is discussed. So you can do it. So stay safe at home. Study well.